Hello. Firstly, I'd like to apologise for, I think the sound sync and all the photos is all a bit out of thing, so sorry about that. We've gone back to some old equipment that I haven't used for a while, so I'm a bit out of it. But look, it's made me darker again. I'm getting a bit obsessed about how grey or how dyed my hair looks. I don't mind it being grey. I am 51. It is grey. For those that believe I'm 72, I am, of course, 72. But I'm much greyer than this. And it doesn't look good, does it? It looks all a bit... So, what news do we have? We've been trying the Manchester Grammar School papers. So difficult. They are so difficult. My husband, I mean, this is a man who, he's a doctor, and he got 100% in A-level maths. So he knows about maths. Oh, we're struggling. And things like... we're in West Wales, and we arrived very late last night, and it was freezing, so we decided to put the heating on. Well, I just thought it was me being a bit middle-aged that I was getting a bit hot. Turns out that Roger was also getting very hot, and he was trying to explain something to us, and to be honest, I don't think he could do it, really. And his hand was getting in the way, so his pen was there, and his hand was pointing. He said, well, you take this, and you add it to that, and you do that. Well, we couldn't see what he was pointing at, and we couldn't see what he was talking about, and well, we're still married, but that's only because you can't get a divorce in half an hour. I'm being unfair. We've held it together, but try them. Manchester Grammar School papers. There's loads of them. Goes back to 2008. But be prepared to have a divorce. And this is without explaining it to Mariah. Then, what else do I need to tell you? Tell you what though, it really has given me a new boost of enthusiasm. You know the scholars book that Rachel produces, and I'm working through doing little internet classes to go with them. I've got to get a lot of those up online, but a number are done. It's really emphasised just how important getting those out are, because when you can't do it, all your defensive mechanisms come up. Well, what's the point? I've already passed. I've paid the mortgage. I don't need to do this. Every rubbish excuse the 11 pluses come up with, I do the same. So the need to have someone online just calmly explaining it in sort of everyday ways, I think is really, really important. So if I'm just nag me. The problem is I don't know where I'm going to find the time to do this, but just nag. Don't be shy. What else? Jenny the chicken has been sitting on some eggs. They should have hatched by now. So I did a bit of candling. So that means you shine a torch through them, and a number of them had gone off. Oh, they stank. And my hands stank off. I couldn't wash it off. It was like Lady Macbeth. I keep washing, but I can't get it out. Oh, it's awful. And everything went near your clothes, everything. Ghastly. Banksy and Duncan. Duncan's the black one that's always escaping. 11 pluses are very familiar with her. Dear old Duncan has gone broody. Her best mate, Banksy, has gone broody, and they always sit together. So we've given them half a dozen eggs. I had a nice little nest for them. I put little eggs in, so they sit on. I wasn't happy with that. So they've moved the eggs somewhere really daft, and they're sitting on them there. But previous experience tells me that they won't... It's very difficult to break them out of being broody, so I might as well give them some eggs and we'll see what happens. But they stick together everywhere. They're like best buddies, except when they have a row. Now, what else? The tiny fish, the tiny bitty fish, they're thriving. I'm sure they're getting more and more as time goes by. And they're getting bolder, they're swimming out more. And I've got 3 shrimp. They're horrible. They're like silverfish. They're like big silverfish. Come and have a look. Next time you're in the room, sort of lounge, see if you can find the shrimp or the tiny fish. It's quite fun. That's better than watching telly. You can sort of see these little shrimpy things going. Well, I think that's about it for this week. pray God I will still be married at the end of the week, and give the Manchester Grammar School things a go, because they're fun, but be prepared. You're going to have to ask your neighbours, your friends, your relatives, everybody to help. And despite the fact I'm a tutor on this, I'm not sure I'm the right person to ask. You can try, but might not be good. Thank you ever so much for your time, and have a lovely week. Bye-bye.